where we were in action, and she said in my ear, "Go deeper. Stay with me now." And what hurt me is I was already all the way in. So I had ran out of pee-pee.
You do understand the cameras are rolling? Who you are now
Yeah, completely different.
is manufactured because it was surgically enhanced.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And and I'm comfortable saying that. And I can tell you that this is something you would never be able to get on TV. That's why we on your show.
All right, Peggy, you ready, Peggy?
Boom! My boy said he was all the way in the game. She told him to get in the game a little more. What's up?
Listen.
What did you say a word?
Let me just say it like this. With all this augmentation, bodily augmentation that's going around, a lot of guys don't have enough. Like you look at it and be like, damn, I ain't got enough, Peg. I'm all the way in there.
I'm in there.
I'm all chips are in.
On the table.
Are in, that pushed forward. Cheeks are clenched.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm giving you everything I got, baby. And it still ain't enough.
The rag is
But this is the reality that you have to be able to wear your chin high and your chest broad and stiff back, is to realize, like, even in that situation, fellas, you still won.
Come on now, tell them why they won. What did you win?
Because by the time she find out that you ain't got enough, it's already too late. It's already too late, baby. Because it's been times where it's like, Jesus, oh my God. And she looking at you and you looking at her like, baby,
Hey.
what you about to do?
Better get yours before I get mine, huh?
But that's just a marathon.
Bruh.
But the performance, if you get to get augmentation, so should the guy.
So you agree with the surgery?
I don't, bro. Whatever floats your boat,
You're not against it?
the flow. But for me, I'm working with what God gave me. I'm natural or organic, USDA certified. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody who listens, bro, she ain't fucking you because of how big or how girthy. Like, nah, bro. By the time she finds that out, it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
The game gotta be so tight.
It's good. She fucking your aura. She fucking your way because of how you make her feel. It's the nouns and the verbs, Peggy.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Now, your mini-me can take you a long way.
In a short time.
In a short time. But understand, it's more to it. Before your mini-me has the opportunity to perform, it ain't that. Because if that would have been the case, everybody just walk into a situation, hey, drop yourself. Let me see what you're working with. By the time she find out what you're working with, it's already too late.
And a lot of times,
It's already too late.
A lot of players, your mouth work.
Not Peggy, they speak for yourself.
No. I'm a third leg pig. I'm blessed by the best, baby. I ain't gonna talk
Speak
about
for
myself. You know
yourself.
what I'm saying?
Shit.
Check my resume.
Had an OG
But I'm
tell
just-
me one time, man, shit, let your mouth work for an hour and then give all your mini man the credit.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? There's a lot of foreplay going on in there. But for me, boy, like I said before, I'm a sprinter. Huh? Like, hey, listen, baby, you better, Shikari, you sing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? No lies.
Dude, short distance.
Man, I'm not going around like that's.
And you ain't got time for it.
I don't have time for that. But with all this augmentation that's going around, it gets real tricky because it's like, baby, you got amenity enhancements. Well, I didn't.
So it's a machine versus man.
It's man versus train. John Henry. Huh?
Yeah.
Here we go, man. I'm exposing myself, but
Don't
I just
expose yourself
gotta
too much,
be.
bro.
I wouldn't be me if I don't keep it a buck.
Hey,
So if Ocho decided to get some enhancements, bro, good,
Power to you, brother.
cool. Is it me? No. But there's times where you done been performing and be like, bro, I ain't got enough. Lord Jesus. And she know. The real ones know. It's like, it's okay, baby. It's okay. That's when she just rubbed the back of your neck and just like.
Not the participation trophy.
Listen.
Oh, nah, bro.
The real ones.
The
I tell
real-
you, they whisper in your ear.
It's okay.
It's okay, baby. That was
Nah, bro.
that was some
That's when the
bullshit.
competitor in you
That's
gotta come
okay.
out, bro.
It's some bullshit, but next time you got to do a little better. And I'm like, you know what, baby? You right.
You a real one.
Gotta get back.
And still.
Counted on my record.
Good afternoon, YouTube family. Today is Monday, February the 17th, 2025. It's your man, Big D, and I'm back with another one. I want to thank all you good folk out there in YouTube land for continuing to show support for my son and I. He and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Well, family, I got another one. I got my man's Ocho Cinco coming on the world stage, confessing all to my man Stephen A. Now, fellas, how you feel about that? How you feel about, you know what I'm saying, with all this body positivity and women getting these BBLs and all these bust down lace front wigs, you know, these long ass eyelashes and shit. That shit look crazy. Getting all these breast augmentations. And let me tell you something, family. They even have something that's called, they can even do a vaginal restoration. That's right, family. They can go in there. Listen, she could have caught 100 bodies, and she can go and pay some monies, go to the doctor. He can tighten that box right on up like it's good as new. Good as new. Like it ain't never been unwrapped, family. So, is it not fair that a man should not be able to add some inches on to his tube? Add some more meat. Man want to go in and he want to add 2 more inches of meat. He ought to be able to do it, right? But family, let's go ahead and I know y'all done already saw the video, but I'm gonna do it like I done the last video, where I'm gonna let y'all hear a little bit of the audio, and I'm gonna give y'all my commentary. So where we at? Hold on, fam. Let me get the volumes up, right? All right, here we
We
go.
were in action, and she said in my ear, "Go deeper. Stay with me now." And what hurt me is I was already all the way in.
Oh, my word. Oh, Joe. Not that you was in the performance of the act. You was getting down. You was doing the nasty. And Ocho said he had his butt cheeks clenched tight. And he was giving them mean strokes. But unfortunately, you know, she told my man Ocho, hey, you need to run that fly pattern a little bit deeper. Run that fly pattern a little bit deeper, right? And I'm gonna be Tom Brady and I'm gonna launch it, baby. But for whatever reason, Ocho could only get so deep. Because Ocho only had so much meat to give. Damn, family, let's go. Oh, Lord, let's continue looking at this.
You do understand the cameras are rolling. Who you are now,
Yeah, completely
is
different.
manufactured because it was surgically enhanced.
Yes, sir. And you know, and I'm comfortable saying that. I can tell you that it's just something you would never be able to get on TV. That's why we on your show.
All right, Peggy, you ready, Peggy?
Boom! My boy said he was all the way in the game. She told him to get in the game a little more. What's up?
Listen.
What did you say a word?
Let me just say it like this.
Come on, Cam, gather yourself, brother.
Augmentation, bodily augmentation that's going around. A lot of guys don't have enough.
Listen, let me tell you something, family. Cam 100% right. With all this stuff, listen, with all this body augmentation going on, all this body positiveness and all this good stuff, with all this, women can just do whatever they want. They want to go and catch 30, 40, 50 bodies. Or men can do it. Well, but here's the problem though. See, nowadays, with all this stunting going on, if you ain't got nothing but the average size meat, family understand. The average size meat, listen, let me hit y'all up with some, let me see if I can find some fights for y'all, family. So, listen. So I read this article that said John Holmes, who's a porn star, he allegedly boasted a 13.5 inch long piece of meat. He had 13.5 inches of them things. But here's the thing though. But in reality, the average vagina is only about 3 inches deep and only about 4 inches deep when completely aroused. So on normal, a vagina is only 3 inches deep. But when a woman gets stimulated and aroused, it will lengthen to 4 inches. While the average penis is only 5 to 6 inches. That's right, family. The average dude walking around here, he only piking 5 or 6 inches. So perhaps, I don't know. Maybe that could have been Ocho's situation. Maybe he was, when it came down to, when they was handing out, height, speed, hands, he was perfect for the NFL, but maybe being a porn star, not so much. So maybe this is what happened with my man Ocho. He only had 5 to 6 inches. That's all he was divvying out when he came into this existence. And or because according to the reading, the average vagina, 3 to 4 inches. So even if my man Ocho was walking around with the average 5 to 6, he should have been enough. Unless he was dealing with a thought. Unless he was dealing with a Pukisha, a Tatiana. Listen, they come in all different forms, sizes, and races. But then they bikes blowed out and ran through. So now that we got that bit of information, let's go ahead and keep talking.
She said in my ear, go deeper.
So basically he have enough.
All chips are in.
On the table.
Are in, that pushed forward. Cheeks are clenched.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm giving you everything I got, baby. And it still ain't enough.
The rag is
But
rained out.
this is the reality that you have to be able to wear your chin high, your chest broad and stiff back, is to realize, like, even in that situation, fellas, you still won.
Come on now, tell them why they won. When did you win?
Because by the time she find out that you ain't got enough, it's already too late.
True.
It's already too
True.
late, baby.
Because it's been times where it's like, Jesus, oh my God.
Listen, family, we done all been there. Come on, gentlemen. We done all been there. She might be, 130 pounds, all petite built, but man, boy, when you get up in that poo nanny, listen. That box done been stretched out and worked. But I know that on average, what the reading said, 3 to 4 inches, but there are some anomalies. From what I understand, I know plenty of people that work in the medical field. You have those women that might look like they're 130 pounds and this and that. You thinking you finna get up in there and you finna work them walls 6 ways a Sunday. But you might get up in there and find yourself doing the bike stroke. And I hope you can swim.
And she looking at you and you looking at her like, baby,
Hey.
what you about to do?
Better get yours before I get mine, huh?
But that's just the marathon.
Bruh.
But the performance, if you get to get augmentation, so should the guy.
So you agree
Agreed.
with the surgery?
I don't, bro. Whatever floats your boat,
You're not against it?
flow. But for me, I'm working with what God gave
Would
me.
you?
I'm natural or organic, USDA certified. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody who listens, bro, she ain't fucking you because of how big or how girthy. Like, nah, bro. By the time she finds that out, it's cool.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
game gotta be so tight.
It's good. She fucking your aura. She fucking your weight because of how you make her feel. It's the nouns and the verbs, Peggy.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Now. Your mini-me can take you a long way
In a short time.
in a short time. But understand, it's more to it. Before your mini-me has the opportunity to perform, it ain't that. Because if that would have been the case, everybody just walk into a situation, hey, drop yourself. Let me see what you're working with. By the time she find out what you're working with, it's already too late.
And a lot of times, you know
It's
what?
al-
Family, listen, I'm going to go in from there. So I agree with Cam on a lot of points that he made, but I disagree with him in the fact that, you know, a woman she ain't fucking you for your meat, for your wood. She fucking you basically because, you know what I'm saying, she fucking your or what have you. So I guess what he's getting at is by the time it get to that point, the woman gonna care about you regardless of how much meat you piking. So you might only have them 5 or 6 inches, but allegedly, according to Cam, if she care about you and she got emotionally attached to you, that's what every time you clap them cheeks, that's what it's gonna be based on. On that, I disagree. Now maybe if we was bike a couple years ago, and make no beans about it, women been thoughting since the beginning of time. Look in all your religious books. You done had women that been getting their bikes blown out since the beginning of time. And you had a whole bunch of men that was blowing their bikes out. So this been going on for a minute. So my thing back in the day, if you had a good chick, you know what I'm saying, and you really weren't working with a whole lot, I'm of the mindset that you gotta, if you want to go get a meat augmentation, you go ahead and do what you gotta do. But sometimes you gotta work with what the good Lord, the Creator gave you. And if He only gave you 6 inches of them things, well then you just gotta work with it. You just gotta hope that with them 6 inches came maybe, some girth too. Now, man, if you ain't got number 5 or 6 inches and you ain't got no girth, man, you might have to consider getting a meat augmentation. That's right. Especially nowadays, because them women back in the day that was, you could hopefully find you one that was, if not a virgin, maybe not as much ran through. But nowadays, man, it's hard to find a woman that ain't caught at least 5 or 6 bodies. And here's the thing. So in the average person's mind, you might say, she 40 something years old and she only got like maybe 7, 8 bodies, right? But this is what you got to think about. Out of all them 7, 8 bodies she done caught, you think she only had sex with them one time? So Pookie number 1, he done put miles upon miles on that poo nanny. Then that break off, and you got Nug Nug number 2. He done put 20, 30,000 miles on it, just blowing that bike out. So as you keep going, because see, women don't understand that. It's not like when I go buy a car, right? And I'm the only one driving it. I only got one. You only got one driver. Only one ass done been in the driver's seat. So it's different. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that put these. You know what I'm saying? These miles on it, right? But when you start talking about now, my car done had goddamn 7 drivers. And each one of us done put on 13, 14,000 miles. Man, by the time, man, do the math. So if a woman, let's keep it simple. A woman got 5 bodies, right? So buddy number 1, they kicked it for a year or 2. And you don't think he was blowing that back out a couple times a week? Let's say he was blowing that back out 5 times a week. Okay, so let you know what? Big D ain't no, I ain't gonna sit around here in front like I'm some mathematician. And y'all help me out now. If my math is wrong, y'all go ahead and y'all help me out if my math is wrong. So let's say she got 5 bodies, right? And okay, with the first buddy, they kicked it for a year. And for a year, let's just say, bro, I ain't even gonna do the math. I ain't even gonna fool with it, family. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care if she may have only had 5 bodies, But let me tell you, every one of them bodies done put some miles on that punani. Miles and miles and miles. And if you ain't, if this woman is not lucky enough to have a punani that can kind of sort of bounce back, or women don't, stay doing their kegels and whatnot, bro, you gonna be feeling like Ocho. You gonna feel like you need to go purchase some more meat. Thank God, thank the Creator, Big D ain't got to worry about that. Because I'm going to tell you, Big D go purchase some more meat. Listen, Big D might not be, because Big D already blessed. So if I go purchase some more, I'm just being obnoxious. I'm just being greedy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like my man, the porn star, John Holmes, had them 13.5 of them things. I ain't trying to be greedy. But family, what you think about this? Especially the men. What you think about it? You think Ocho ought to go buy him some more meat? He got the money. If you got the money, you got the resources. If you want to go buy you 3 more of them things, and if you let's just say, the Creator only gave you 6 of them things, but man, you just so happen to catch them where they got a buy one get one free. You go in there and you buy, let's just say you buy 2 of them things, 2 inches. And they give you, they say, well, we gonna double, we gonna throw some more in. So now you're getting 4. But think about it. If you already got 6 inches per 4, man, that's 10 now. Hey, that's a lot of meat right there. But that's what I'm saying, fellas. So if that applies to you, well, then you got, you might have to start looking at your finances. Well, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.